All right, welcome everyone to our November webinar about how to create a social media posting plan, and this is part 2. So if you need a refresher on part 1, that was held back in July. So check out the team training guide section in our Facebook group, or if you are not on Facebook, just reach out to me personally and I will send you the YouTube link for that recording. But as we all know, social media is changing all the time. So that introduces part 2 happening tonight. Now, for those that I haven't had the privilege of meeting yet, my name is Tiffany Dawson. I am your Upline Advanced Director of our Dreaming Desert Rock Stars. Now, I want to start off by saying just how proud I am of you for setting aside the next 15 minutes of your time to invest in yourself and grow your business. Now, we all have busy schedules, especially tonight with Test Kitchen Live starting up at 7. So we are going to keep this short and sweet so that way we are out on time. If time allows, we will have Q&A at the end, but I want to make sure that you guys have time to hop onto Test Kitchen Live and get on with your life. So the first step to creating a social media posting plan is deciding which platforms you want to have your business on. Now, I recommend mastering one platform at a time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to limit yourself to just being on one platform at a time. You can still focus on one while being present on the others, especially with duplicating and repurposing your content, which we will get into later in this training. So what I did, I started with Facebook. That's where most of us are. I then added in Instagram since it is linked directly with Facebook. They're owned by the same company. And then I added YouTube and TikTok. There's also Snapchat, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and plenty of others that are out there. So if you are willing, go ahead, throw in the chat what platforms you are currently on or which ones you are most focused on growing your business. Now, as I said, many of us are on Facebook and Instagram. Those tend to be the primary ones because they are connected. And that is perfect because Instagram is currently the #1 platform to grow and promote a business on. So this means that Instagram favors creators and business owners because it brings more traffic to their platform as well. So it's a win for both us and the company itself. Now, there are various trainings available to learn about how to properly set up your account and the different types of posts and everything like that, some of which you can find in our team trainings guide. But if you have specific questions or if you are looking for some mentorship or the trainings that I used to get started up on those platforms, definitely reach out to me after this webinar. I am happy to point you in the right direction, especially because most of those are completely free trainings. Like there is no need to pay to just start on those platforms. Just to get started, totally free. So definitely reach out to me if you are curious about any of those. Now, just like every part of having a business, it's important to have a schedule. When batch prepping your social media content, which I highly recommend batch prepping because it's going to save you time and energy in the long run. So with that, you need the time to focus without any distractions. So turning off social media, trying to ignore family and friends and everything like that. So for me, I typically sit down Sunday mornings for about an hour to plan out my content for the entire week. Now, this includes Facebook posts and Instagram posts for my personal profiles, my Facebook and Instagram stories, my TikToks, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, my VIP group posts, what I'm going to go live with, and my YouTube videos. Now, yes, that's a lot. And no, you do not have to post all of that too. That is just what I do. But I started with just Facebook and Instagram. So start there and then gradually work your way up as you grow and become more comfortable. Now, planning all of this content out used to take me a good 3 hours, if not more. But since implementing the posting strategy that I'm about to share with you, that's no longer the case. It's literally an hour and it is amazing. So with that, you can also have various scheduling programs. So like Facebook has Facebook scheduler built into it, perfect for your VIP group and your business page. And then I also use Planoly, which is a free website for Instagram. So that's where I have all of my Instagram posts and stories in there. Now, you don't have to use these. Before I started using those, I put everything in a Google Doc, which I still use that today. So that way it's just a matter of copy and pasting from that Google Doc. So you just do whatever works best for you and makes the most sense for you when you are creating your content. Now, to have a successful virtual business, you need to be active on social media at least every other day posting. But it's ideal to post every day because that maintains your algorithm and keeps you in front of people. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean physically posting on your personal profiles every day. This could just mean stories and that you're making that static post every other day. Stories are a lot easier because it's quick in the moment, shows behind the scenes. You can do literally whatever you want in your stories. Anything goes. Whereas posting, you need a little bit more, be a little bit more intentional. So again, if you're on vacation, you don't need to post every single day, but at least show people your vacation experience in your stories. That is going to keep your algorithm happy. It's going to keep you in front of people, and it's going to let them into your personal life to get to know you better and know you as more than just a Pampered Chef consultant, because we are all more than just consultants. We have hobbies and interests and family, we relax and everything else in between. So it's important to show that so they can become more relatable to us and get to know us, like us, and trust us. Now, another thing to keep in mind, in addition to your personal life, you do need to talk about your business. You need to talk about the products, but talk about them in a way that it shows how you're using them. How are they benefiting you? How are they saving you time, money, energy, making your life easier, and everything like that? That is what is going to sell, not posting about the sales or saying, you need this product because it's amazing, but actually share why it's amazing. Because if you don't, someone else will, and those people will go and support the people that are posting about that instead, just the way it goes. Now, if you are not interested in scheduling your posts with Facebook Scheduler or Planoly like I do, then a clock is going to be your best friend. I use the timer right on my phone. So throughout the day, it goes off and alerts me when it's time to post something in my stories, post my reel, or my static post for the day, or whatever the case may be. So having those alarms set makes it easier for you and helps you to stay on track and be consistent. So by posting the same time every day, you get rewarded by Facebook and Instagram for being consistent. It also allows your followers to know when to expect to hear from you, when to expect to see your post pop up in their newsfeed. So having that timer is going to be your best friend. So now that you have your routine set up, it's time for the fun part, planning out your content. So in the part 1 training back in July, we talked about creating theme days. Now with our current social media trends, because as we know, social media is changing all the time, these theme days are better for nurturing relationships such as in your VIP group or in your stories. Now they can still be used on your personal profiles, but it's not going to attract new people to you as well. It's mostly just going to keep their current people engaged with you and following you. So when it comes to your personal profiles, you want to focus on attraction marketing and curiosity posts. That is what is going to draw new people to you, or people that have said no to you time and time again. They'll start to pay more attention when they see those curiosity posts because they will notice how you've changed. They'll notice that things are making your life easier, that you're happier, and that you're a different person, and they're going to want to know why. So decide to help you decide on what you're going to post. You are going to create your 5 pillars. So what this means is you are going to come up with 5 things that you are passionate about. Now, this can be anything. Don't limit it to just your business, but think big picture. 5 things that are most important to you that you are passionate about in your life. Now, hopefully your business is one of those, and that's why you're here. So then it's a matter of thinking, what are the other 4? Now, feel free to share in the chat if you already know what those are. But to help you come up with those, think about what you enjoy doing. What can you not imagine living without? Or what could you imagine doing every single day for the rest of your life? That's going to help you come up with those 5 pillars. So for me, my 5 are food pairing, family, nature, entrepreneurship, and mental health. So those are my 5. And you'll notice, yes, some of them have to do with the business, but not all of them, because I am more than just this business, just like you are more than your business. So a friend of mine, when we were chatting about this last week, her 5 are family, faith, food, fitness, and fun. So these can literally be anything, but they just need to be specific to you and things that you are passionate about so you can easily talk about them with others. So once you have your 5, whether that's right now or you take some time after this training to come up with them, the easy part is simply choose one of them to post about every day for 5 days in a row. And then on day 6, you start back over with number 1. That is how simple it is. So as you are out and about, let's say family is one of them. And so you're out and about doing things with family, especially with the holidays coming up. Take pictures, take videos. Candid snapshots are going to be best, and throw them in a labeled folder on your phone. So organize them with your 5 pillars. That way it's an easy access. And when it comes time to post, you grab the picture, type out a couple sentences, sharing it with others, have a call to action. So some type of question or telling them what to do, and then you post it. Simple as that. Don't overthink it like I did at the beginning. We all do it, I know, but do your best to not overthink it and just speak from the heart with those couple sentences to go along with the picture. So before we jump into fun challenge for live attendees, do you guys have any questions? Feel free to unmute if you do. If not, perfect. That means I covered everything really well. Awesome. All right, we're going to stop the recording then, and